Good day everyone, I'm Francis San Kaimari and I will be reporting the classifications of wood. But before we go, what is wood? Wood is a porous and fibrous structural tissue found in the stems and roots of trees and other woody plants. It has been used for thousands of years for both fuel and as a construction material. It is an organic material, a natural composite of cellulose fibers which are strong in tension, embedded in a matrix of lignin which resists compression. Let's go to classifications of wood. There are two classifications, natural wood and engineered wood. Natural wood has these two classifications, hardwood and softwood. Hardwood is a wood from dicot angiosperm trees. The term may also be used for trees from which the wood is derived. These are usually broad-leaf. In temperate boreal latitudes, they are mostly deciduous, but in tropics and subtropics, mostly evergreen. Hardwoods are not necessarily harder than softwood. Characteristics of hardwood. Hardwoods have more complex structure than softwood, dark in color, expensive, slower growth rate, higher density, heavy in weight, more fire resistance than softwood, strong in compression and tension. Examples of hardwood. First, oak is a commonly used for furniture, joinery, floraling, paneling, decking, and veneers. Oak is a light in color, heavy, raw porous, open grain, hard to work with. When treated, it looks like classy and elegant. Second, maple. Maple is a hard and resistant to shocks that is often used for bowling alley floors. It diffuse evenly sized pures give the wood a fine texture and even grain. Maple that has curly grain is often used for bowling, violin box. Pearl's leaf figure and bird's eye figures found in maple are usually extensively for veneers. Third is mahogany. Mahogany, a type of wood, is commonly used for high-end furniture, musical instrument, and boat building. Its durability and attractive reddish-brown color make it a prized material for crafting and variety of products. Examples is used to make guitars, binding tables, and even boat decking. Mahogany is an easy-to-work wood, reddish-brown color, expensive, strong, purely defined as annual rings, may display stripe, ribbon, broken stripe, rope, ripple, mata, fiddleback, or blastel figures. Excellent curving wood and finished well. Next is cherry. Cherry are also valued for their aesthetic beauty, and some cherry trees are grown especially for their ornamental qualities. Cherry is a hard, strong, light to red-brown wood, resists warping and checking, easy to crave and polish. And next is rubber wood. Rubber wood is a light color, medium density, usually from the tree of rubber plantation, advertised as eco-friendly wood because it is a growth especially for timber, but instead of having timber as byproduct. Let's go to softwood. Softwood is a wood from gymnosperm trees such as conifers. Softwood is a source of about 80% of wood's production of timber. Softwoods are not necessarily softer than hardwood. The woods of long-leaf pine and yew are much harder in the mechanical sense than several hardwoods. Let's go to characteristics of softwood. Cheap comparative of hardwood, faster rate of growth, lower density, softer than hardwood, light in color, light in weight, pure fire resistance, strength in tension but weak in shear. Examples of softwood. First, ash. Ash is a hardwood substructure than softwood, dark in color, expensive, slower growth rate, higher density, heavy in weight, more fire resistance, strong in compression tension. Next is pine. Pine is soft, white or pale yellow in color, lightweight, straight grains, lack figures, resist strength and swelling, nutty. Third is cheddar. Cheddar is a nutty softwood, redwood color with light sticks, aromatic and mold repellent, popular wood for lining drawers, chests and boxes, brittle wood. Next is redwood. Redwood, the best quality of redwood comes from the heartwood, which is resistant to deterioration due to sunlight, moisture, and insects. Redwood burls have a cluster of eye figure. They are rare and valuable. Let's go to classification of engineered wood. Also called composite wood, man-made wood, or manufactured wood. Include a range of derivation wood products which are manufactured by binding and fixing the strands. Particles, fibers or veneers or board of wood together with adhesive or other methods of fixation to form composite materials. Engineered wood products are usually in a variety of application, home construction and commercial buildings to include industrial product. Examples of engineered wood is plywood. Plywood is a sheet of material manufactured from thin layers or plies of wood veneers that are glued together with adhesive layers for having their wood grain rotate up to 90 degrees to one another. This alternation of the grain is called cross-graining and has several important benefits. It reduces the tendency of wood to split when nailed at the edges. It reduces the expansion of stringent, providing improved dimension stability. It makes the strength of the panel consistent across all directions. Next is blackboard. Blackboard is a wood-based panel made up of a core of softwood stripe glued together. The stripe may be up to about 28 mm wide and are placed to edge and sandwiched between veneers of softwood, hardwood, or thin MDF or particle board glued under high pressure. The internal stripes are generally made of wheat, popular wood, or spruce. To achieve maximum strength, it is important to ensure that Current's lengthways has very good screw holding. It has a good resistance to warping. Next is veneers. Veneers refers to a thin slice of wood, usually thinner than 3 mm or 1/8 inch, that typically are glued onto crop panels. Veneers is obtained either by peeling the trunk of the tree or by slicing larger rectangular blocks of wood known as a flitches. The appearance of the grain and figure in wood comes from the slicing through the growth rings of the tree and depends upon the angle at which the wood is sliced. Next is laminates. Lamination is a technique of manufacture a material in multiple layers so that the composite material achieve improved strength, stability, sound insulation, appearance, or other properties from the use of different materials. A laminate is usually permanently assembled by heat, pressure, welding, or adhesives. Next is particle board, also known as a chipboard, manufactured from wood chips, sawing mill shavings, or even sawdust, and a synthetic resin or other suitable binder, which is present and extruded. It is a composite material. Next is medium density fiber wood, made by breaking down hardwood or softwood residuals into wood fibers, often in a deliberator, combining it with wax and resin binder from forming panels by applying the high temperature and pressure. MDF is a generally denser than plywood. It is made up of separate fibers, stronger and much denser than particle board. And last is high density fiber board, also called hardboard, made out of explode wood fibers that has been highly compressed. It differs from a particle board in that the binding of the wood fibers required no additional materials, although resist is often added. Unlike a particular board, it will not split or crack. Thank you.